I'm gonna give this one final attempt. I think the last video that I made on this guy was back in September. So I'm gonna give it one last try. You know, it's quite obvious right now, but the amount of patches these two market bats got in Crossout that they're obviously using software to gain the market. No doubt about it. So I'm gonna start this from scratch. Forget. There's two people on the market in Crossout that be logging in all the time. They rarely logs off. Very rarely. And I've been flipping in Crossout for a few years now. And I noticed something fishy about. There was July last year. So, and basically what it does is like I'll take an item with a positive ROI and I'll make sure that my bid is current on it, and then someone outbids me, I'll go up 1 cent above that, and then someone sold that to me, then I'll undercut the person who's selling that, and I'll do that rinse and repeat over and over. So I'll buy something with a positive ROI, get that item, sell it ASAP, and then I'll buy it again and sell it. And this person came along there last year. Well, basically the two people that I'm tracking goes by the username of Porn and underscore Young Lover. So I'm going to show you his patches here now. Yeah, when I first met him, because I got previous videos on my YouTube channel. I got 6 videos, but I don't expect anyone to watch that, so I'm just going to start from scratch over again. So I bought an item at a loss because I was constantly getting outbid within the maximum time frame of about two minutes. So this be like 24 hours a day, and like I put in the bid and 2 minutes tops. That's the absolute maximum. Usually it's a lot less than that, but 2 minutes tops, I'll be outbid again. And it's like this, whether it's 12 a.m., 12 p.m., don't matter what time of day or what time of week it is, I'm always getting outbid. So when I first came home, when I sold an item at a loss, and his username was Poern, and this is the patches that he had back in July. This is sell ones. I started off with the boys. He had 15 rare patches on the boys. He had 69 buy epic patches. He had 18 buy special patches, and he had 33 legendary buy patches. And the sales was pretty similar. So you had I got the rares and the legendary the specials. You can't see that, but it's basically more or less the same as the sales. You get 57 sales there on epics, and you get 38 there on the legendaries. And this is where he's to currently. He's at I took this screenshot yesterday. This is February 25th. Alright, this was taken February 24th. He's up to a whopping 129 rare epic patches, 587 special patches, 1,241 epic patches, and he's at 314 legendaries and patches. Like, do you know how much that is, man? And this is just one user. This is just one. There's another one yet too. I'll show you that now. There's just one user. That comes to, get the calculator out. Calculator. For instance, No. Get out of the way. Roy, get out of the way, man. You black my calculator, man. How do I get that? Alright. The webcam's black. Alright, I got it. 1002.1241, and you times that by 15. So since July of 2023, so this is February, we get July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. So basically 8 months. In 8 months, you flip 1, 2, 4, 1. You flip. Is that right? No. Try it again. 1, 2, 4, 1 times 15. So there's 15 epics per patch. So each patch, you times that by 15, and that's the amount of epics that you got. So every patch is worth 15. So you flip 18,615 epics alone. That's just epics. And he's on rares, specials, and legendaries on top of it. With his epics. So 8 months, 8 times 30, give or take, roughly. So you could divide this number by 240, and just epics alone, he's averaging 77 per day, non-stop, every day, for the past 8 months. Every bloody day, just epics. This one person alone is doing 77 epics. I'm just going to focus on epics just to keep it simple, but he's on rares and legendaries and specials, and you know, he's just non-stop. 77. And he's making a profit on every single one. And he'll go as low as a 3% ROI. I tested this out before. And once you get to below a 3% ROI, his bid goes away. Right? So say you had to bring it up, it'll bid vanish. But if you had to bring that back down again to higher than a 3% ROI, within a minute, you'll have a bid back there on the market. And this is the other person. This pole iron, see, his cells is roughly the same as his boys, so he knows what he's up to. He's throwing out automatic bids on items with a positive ROI, and when he gets that item, he'll sell it, and he'll do the same thing the way that he bought it. And this is the other one. I never found this person until August the 27th. This is when I discovered this person. This is L-Line Lover, and they're both in the same clan. There's this clan, a Russian clan named XPIO, and 2 of these people is in the same clan, and they're at the same time, logged on all day long. They don't quit. They do not quit. Just flip and flip, click, 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 click with the mouse like that all day, throwing out automatic bids. If that was a real person, you know, like if this was a real person, they'd be dead from a lack of sleep. Literally dead from a lack of sleep. So it is impossible. They are literally using software to gain the market. And this is L-Line Lover's patches. Roughly the same thing as pole iron, except the only difference is she's, or if it's a she, it sounds like a female name, but I don't know. This is what she had back in August 27th. She had 234 epics. She had 15 legendaries. She had 203 specials and 73 rares. And this is what she's at now as of February the 24th. Wrong one. Hold on now. February 24th, right there for Elian Lover. 1,293 epics. More than my, you know, and she's at 606 special patches, and each special is worth 15. So think about that now. Like, that's impossible. She's at 124 rares. The only thing she's not on is legendaries for some weird reason. I don't know. So, anyways, I'll show you what else I get. Alright. This is old Ed. This is what I found on Discord. Poerin posted this on Discord. This is on the Russian clan recruitment page. I found this. He said, I'm looking for a bronze silver clan, Nick Poerin. This was posted on July the 14th, 2023. And he's prime on Saturday and Sunday. Which is why I said, and I knows that too, because I got him tracked. He's in I don't know, like whenever I track him, the only time I notice is that he's on playing is either on Saturdays and Sundays. I noticed that in game too, just like what he got on his Discord. He's only on Saturdays and Sundays. So what did that mean? He's mostly like working a full-time job. So if he's working a full-time job, then boy the hell is he sitting there 24 hours a day, all day, non-stop, flipping. But he breaks. If he can only play Saturdays and Sundays, why is he logged in all day, freaking market flipping? If he, you know, the only pathway, if he's at work and he's got software on his computer, just throwing out automatic bids on anything with a positive ROI. And he's on rares too, man. Like little baby rares is not even worth your time. I'll play this clip. Right? Like rares, like 15 coin rares, man. Why would you waste your time spending all day flipping rares like that when you can't play Saturdays? You know, I'll play this clip. Right? Yeah, you know, I was doing this as a test, right? And he's on rares too. You know, he was just throwing out automatic bids on rares. Look, I sold a rare. Just not even worth your time. 15 coin. Look, pull iron. Pull iron. And this is what I recorded yesterday. And I'll show you what you don't play on weekdays. Now, this was recorded this month. Yeah, just the other day. You can see right there, there's a gap in his playtime. February the 18th to February the 24th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just like what he got on his Discord. He's not literally at the game during the week. But yet, he's logged in, flipping non-stop. Like, you're not going to find anyone in Crossout with over 1,000 epic patches. You're not going to find one person with that sheer, absolute, that insane amount of patches. See, February 18th and 24th, he don't even play the game. He just plays a little bit of Clan Wars on the weekend because he works all week. So if he's working, boys, he's there flipping all week long. And this is a time lapse I did a long time ago, right? Just to show you how often he's logged in the game. This was dated roughly. Now I got no nerve to be monitoring this guy day after day. I just stopped tracking this guy for a long time. So I'm going to give this one last attempt. This is old footage that I got. But this is a big time lapse I did. When was it? This was taken around, this was August of 28th. So this is like, you know, I was logging in, you know, quite frequently. You know, you can see 2:49 p.m., 3:29 p.m., 5:09 p.m., right? You know, and I was doing this for a bit just to show that dude rarely logs out. he's always lagged in the game. Just, you know, and he's not playing. He's just there, and his patches is just going up while he's lagged in. So, Erla, L-Line Lover, and there's other guy I always track name all like the world. He had a lot of patches too, but I figured out, I don't think he's about. He's just some friggin' dead. Right? I had to check with him too. I figured he's not about. He's just just weirdo. Oh, well, it's L-Line Lover, Poem, XPIO. They're both in the same clan. And there's the time clan. Look, lagged in, lagged in, lagged in, lagged in, lagged in. They don't lag after me. Just look, all what battle? Look, they're in battle right now. When I got to see what day week that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. I bet you that was either Sunday or Saturday when they was playing. Wow. Right there. Priorities. When was that screenshot taken? That was taken. I just want to. Anyways, keep going. On Tuesday, that's weird. Lagged in, 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 lagged in. And you see they're rarely in battles, rarely. Lagged in, lagged in, lagged in, lagged in, lagged in, lagged in. They don't lag out. Look, just in the game 24/7, flipping. Just look, lagged in, they don't lag out. Look, every once in a while, they might be lagged out for an hour or two. That's top. That's just the longest stretch you ever see them lagged out. You won't see them lagged out for no more than that. Lagged in, just non-stop. Look, keeps going. This is the grind that never ends. Look, they don't stop flipping. You get what I'm saying? Oh, what else have I got? So, I showed you the time lapse. I'm not showing a whole bunch. You know that should be enough, man. This common sense, right? I mean, nobody get that share is flipping hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of items every day. You know, collectively between the two of them, they've made millions of coins out the market. They've con people have millions of coins out the market. Well, they're at work with software running on their computer 24/7. So I'm gonna do this one last time. I hope someone at Targem does something about this, because you can't get any more proof than what I showed you right now. There's like, you know, I mean, it's impossible that these guys is there flipping this sheer volume of items in Crossout. It's utterly impossible. So, anyways, I hope people's aware. If Targem don't do anything about it, at least I could raise a bit of awareness so you know what's going on in our Crossout. Peace out.